Good evening, Spencer Brown, and I'm recording Module 11, Gifts to Students and Staff from Chapter 10 of School Money Matters. So the first thing that stood out to me from the chapter is right in the first paragraph, and it just talks about a reminder that school funds are never personal funds for the discretion of giving loans or just giving away, but rather if we're going to be doing gifts to students and staff, there's some very specific guidances that we need to make sure that we're adhering to. And so when we look at both gifts to students and staff, we'll talk about students first. There's a couple things, a couple instances where gifts may be appropriate. And so one is if I'm trying to incentivize a fundraiser or something of that sort. And so if I'm trying to incentivize a fundraiser to get kids to be more into selling whatever it may be, or selling tickets to a game, or raffle tickets of some sort, I need to first remind myself that whatever I incentivize with, I'm going to have to pay for out of the profits. So if I say something like I'm going to send kids to Disneyland, that's probably not a great option. So we want to make sure that it's cost effective and that the incentive isn't going to outdo the profits that we're raising money for. The second piece is obviously that it has to be participating students. We don't want to incentivize something that makes it so kids who didn't even participate in the fundraiser reap the benefits of that. And that goes pretty hand in hand with the idea that fundraising in general should benefit the students involved in the fundraiser. The second place the gifts may be appropriate would be awards or special achievements, and so that could come in the form of medals or trophies or any kind of really award that you could think of. And those can come from a variety of places, including the general fund or organizations such as PTA, or if we have specified funds, like the athletic department may award certain funds for special achievements, like medals and trophies. The second half to this is gifts to staff, and so there's kind of three modes of gifts that may occur to staff. One would be all staff, and gifts to all staff are generally funded through staff fundraising or donations, but those can occur in the form of school T-shirts or staff appreciation gifts. They can occur for a variety of reasons. Another place, just like students, if I'm trying to incentivize some sort of fundraising, I kind of use that same guidance with staff. Again, it needs to be pretty moderate in terms of outweighing, okay, this is coming out of profits, so how do I want to do it in a way that's still cost effective? And then the third piece would be special occasions. So oftentimes staff have some kind of staff remembrance fund that has very clear guidance as to here's what we do for birthdays or childbirths or a death of a close relative, and we want to make sure we adhere to those guidelines and make sure that that they also are done in a responsible way. The last piece that I thought was really important was just a general guidance of ensuring that we always consult our district accounting department whenever we're getting ready to do some kind of fundraising that would be earmarked for the purpose of gifts to students or staff, to make sure that what we're doing adheres to not only school policy but legality that would be involved.